Good Sunday afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Behemoth back with some more Satisfactory. So you might notice that the flooring over here is expanded. Other than that, there haven't been a ton of changes. I did a little bit of exploration off stream, and I have a gigantic flea monster stuck on my damn conveyor belts because he's a gigantic flea monster. So, yeah, I just expanded this back here into the corner. Eventually, I'm going to plug the, I'm going to move my fuel manufacturing line, since it's a self-contained unit. I'm going to move that up here along with the one, burner, the power plant. It's all going to go up there. But, as you can see, I have a ton of fuel going. So I've got a pretty goodly supply. I can keep my system running. And I am going to get both of these online here shortly, because I am going to expand my fuel system. So I'm thinking, in order to keep the power plant doing its thing, and because I'm frankly not going to have enough room to transfer all this in one go. Actually, I might. So I wonder if I were to delete this right now, if it would all go into my inventory, or if I would lose all of that fuel. Okay, good. It all went into my inventory. So I'll let this process through. I'll let the last of this do its thing, and then I'll disassemble these and move it up there. Belt is clear. Alright. And I mean, it's not a huge mission to get it moved up here. It's just streamlining things a little bit, making things a little cleaner. And since I am going to eventually foundation off that entire ground level, I want to get it done relatively quickly. So this first one's going to be raw material. It's going to be leaves and sticks that I will have to drop in manually. And I just want it to sit flat on the ground. It looks like it's getting higher and higher, backing up over there, which I don't really want. You know what, that works. There's enough of it there for me to access. So yeah, that'll be leaves and sticks go in there, and then I'll have 2 production runs. I'll have one factory to do the level 1, and then one factory to do the level 2. Okay, yeah, it's giving me a little lineup right there, letting me know they're perfectly set. And minimum space wherever possible. I have to relearn all these damned controls. Good. Alright, so I am going to need poles for power. So I got one of these, the other one down there, I'll just feed it directly in. So it'll go storage, manufactory, storage. So once this factory is completely empty, it is now okay. you will be biomass. You will be the solid biofuel. And I'll just have to switch the recipe on the biomass from time to time as it does its thing. And then another storage box, which I might... Alright, I'm going to have to be a little bit... Okay. Need some tubes. Alright, so I don't have the space to disassemble this one right now. And I probably don't want to anyway, so I want to leave it churning. Tubes. Should be able to get a stack of tubes up here. Right there. And that should work. Alright, good. So that should be ready to roll. The very last thing I need is the power plant out in front. So for that I would need to extend these foundations a little bit more. So that should be good. Now I'll have to manually feed these in once I get it up and running. I'll have to manually feed those here to get turned in, or no, those here to get converted. And last but not least, I just need to move the power plant up here. I'll probably duplicate the power plant because otherwise I will lose the, I'll shut everything down when I put it up here. Okay. That looks perfect right about there. Nice, simple, straightforward. All prettified. Right about here, because I'm going to get another mine here shortly. Because this belt's not quite at full saturation, and I could definitely afford to have those two. Yeah, these are operating at about half, so I do need one more mine. Oh, what am I after? I am after one of you. Wrap around, and probably right about here, I will do a merger. Right here should work. 'Now, do you have 3? No. Do you have 3? No. I have to have... You have 2. So I should be able to wire you into the main line. 2 factories and a miner. Five megawatts. You take, how much do you take? 4, 8. So looking at a grand total of 13 megawatts for 1 miner to, hopefully that's actually going to work. 13 megawatts should be less than what this thing puts out. So I should be able to kick this on. Connect the power plant up there to the line and be good to go. We will drop another one of you bad boys right. Ah! And here to here. that point. Alright. Plants are running. Power plant will be online very shortly. This wasn't producing power and I didn't brown out, which means I can delete that section down there now. Excellent. Alright, mission accomplished. My power production line is now in better condition, better location. I'll let you process the last of that before, you know what, no, I'll just get you offline. The mine is doing mining things, it is, or is running. Both belts seem to be moving at a good clip. Combined belt, more iron getting processed faster. Excellent, excellent. Okay. Good. Alright, so there's enough here to keep this running for a good long time. And I can go ahead and pull you off the belt. And everything should continue running nice and smooth. And it is, factories are still doing factory things. How's my grid looking? Max amount of power that we consume the whole machines on the grid. We're active 51. The power being produced on this grid, 39.3. Consumption is 39.3. Max consumption is 51. That's 70. megawatts, I know I'm not doing that. So let's need some cables. I'm going to get one production line set up for, I'm going to get one constructor going on screws, because I'm going to need an absolute shit ton of screws. But it's going to be on an isolated line. Its own little storage box. Okay, and last but not least, now since it's not on a foundation, it's not going to have a perfect alignment. But it doesn't really need one. It's not going to be here forever. Now, is there a way to rig this thing to only feed the rods? I don't think so. I don't think that's something I can make it do. So I need rods, I need plates, a bunch of both. And I need reinforced, which I think are just this and this. Turn into reinforced plates. No, it's screws and plates, okay. Once I get all this sorted, I'm going to start some large-scale exploration. I got to go out and find the next level of resources I'm going to need. All you need is plates, so you need screws. I mean, the screws are rolling at a good rate. 72, 73... I could get what I need. Nope, 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 nope. I need these. Alright, now how many of those do I need? I need 16. So I have 8. Need to double my reinforced plate count. 3, 4, 5. All right. Oh, that is so good to know. If I double tap space, it'll manually craft. It won't, I don't have to hold it down. Oh, that makes life so much easier. All those little tricks. That's a nice feature that they added. I didn't even know they did that. So I don't have to hold the damn thing down while it does its thing. Alright, so that's logistics 2 taken care of. No, not the... Damn. Push the button.
Milestone reached. Fix-It would like to remind you of your contractual obligation towards efficiency. Recreational use of belts and lifts does not count towards work hours and will put you on the list. Stay efficient, don't disappoint Fix-It.
Fix-It can fornicate themselves. $92. Yeah, this is going to run nice and smoothly. Oh, that's right. I have a thing here, don't I? I have an object scanner for scanning of objects. And I just need screws. Give me your object scanner. I wish to scan objects. Now, what kind of objects can I scan? Oh, the frickin' weird-ass flea thing went away. Oh, I can scan pale berries. Oh, that's convenient. actually needing to scan it, or is it just like a finder? Oh, it's... Okay, so it's just a finder. I thought I would have to, like, scan things to learn more about them, to blah-de-blah-de-blah-de-blah-blah. No, it's just like a tracking thing. Okay. Well, that's only configured for food right now. So he's actually running at a higher capacity at the moment. Looks like... Oh, good. We got saturation on this belt. But the ore is still flowing. That belt looks completely saturated, and it is flowing nicely. Beautiful, beautiful. Your efficiency up to 100%. 89, 100. Okay. Alright, so you are largely... Yeah, the scanner's not hugely useful for me right this second. Megafauna, haven't seen these like this yet. Caterium, don't have enough nutrients. Don't have any bacon mushrooms yet. I could do that. These ones all look good. Oh, yeah. Okay, you go here. And you go there. Where's my wood? You go there. Okay, so I'm gonna have to be... I gotcha. I need to get that damn wood out of the way. Okay, that goes. Alright, so yeah, I'm gonna have to be a little more specific about how I do it, so... wood will go there. Grass will go in there immediately to be processed. Excellent. Alright, things are moving. Things are moving well. So, eventually I'll run foundations straight across here. I wonder if miners can work through foundations. I'll have to see. Like if I put the mine, if I build this level of foundations all the way over there, if the miner will still work through the foundation, or if I would have to kind of build my foundations around the mines. I don't know. Okay. Oh. See if there's any MAM projects to go. And, oh yeah, I gotta pick my next milestone. Phase 3. Complete space elevator phase 1 to unlock tier. So, jump packs and fix it. That I can probably get all of that. Yep, I just need wires, and I think I've got a full stack of wires up here. Yup, and plates, tubes. And 1,001 screws. So the wire I've got, the plates I've got, now I just need the concrete. I should have a very solid amount here.
Milestone reached. You have been given access to the anti-waste effort for stress testing of materials on Exoplanet's bonus program, also known as Awesome. Your awesome input allows Fixit to comprehend our amazing universe more clearly. In appreciation of this, we have generously set up an internal, closed economy with exclusive rewards and currency. Directing parts of varying quantity and complexity into the Awesome resource sink will grant Fixit coupons. These coupons can be redeemed in the Awesome shop for highly desirable items such as new foundations, walls, factory attachments, cosmetics, parts, and more. Next time you have additional resources, just remember to go that extra kilometer. Go Awesome.
Alright, so that takes care of that. Yours, where I can get you, I need more deuterium before I can do that. I need to find one of those. Power slugs, I can almost get the power slug research done, actually. I can get the power slug done. Analysis of slug scanning completed. Choose a new node. Alright, so I can use the scanner.
Power slugs extract latent energy from their surroundings to sustain themselves. By tuning the object scanner to the particular potential energy signature, it is now able to locate them against the background environmental static.
Barrel nut, power slugs, no signal. Alright. Well, I don't have a use for the power slugs yet, so I can just continue finding them the old-fashioned way. 25. I need more copper. I do believe my wire producer up here is complete. It's empty. Yup. Alright. I am seeing that thing up there. I want to try and get to it at some point. I don't know what the bloody hell that is. But it might be valuable, and I've already got some foundations on the way to get up there to it. You know what? I might be able to... You know what? Yeah, I can climb that. I hadn't considered that before, but I can climb that. So... Come on, just let me get up the damn side of that thing. There we are. Alright, so this should get me up there. Just gotta be a little... just gotta find the right path. Whatever it is, it's making an odd noise. Might as well clear everything while I'm up here. All the foliage as well. Make use of everything. This would be another good place to put one of those watchtowers. Alright, so what the frack are you? Pick up Mercer Sphere.
The astrobiologist Dr. D.M. Mercer was the first to recognize the presence and probable nature of these alien artifacts. These chain-melted state spheres are named in his honor. Each sphere emits a unique signal. Research it in the MAM to establish locally appropriate classification and application.
Okay. Alright, so... I checked that arc before. Poison gas at the bottom. I did not check this one. So that's probably going to be the first direction I go to see if there's anything up there. That gas just kills me. No exploration needed. Whew. Alright, so what do I need from Mr. Big SOB? A bunch more wire, okay. A ton of wire. Which means I'm going to need to factor my, I'm going to need to start running my copper in. Wait a minute, I grabbed, okay, I was about to say, I grabbed copper. Everything there I've got. I don't have any coal yet, so you're not useful for me. Quartz, power slugs, nutrients, deuterium, SAM analysis.
Mercer sphere analysis completed. Established local planetary signature of massage 2, AB, B, in the local Mercer sphere signals, allowing them to be tracked by the object scanner. Mercer spheres can also transmit data between specific...
Witness our scripture, witness our windows. Have you come to defile our shrine? Sing us a song.
Arguing the existence of intelligent alien life. While Fixit has figured out the method, all of the original data is still untranslatable.
Interesting. We've got some form of alien shenanigans taking place. And as with all aliens, they exist only to be slain. And it's their own damn fault. They're on my land before I got here. They ought to know better. Alright. So I should have what I need to get an actual miner in place here. Because I am going to need a absolutely monstrous amount of copper in short order. Alright, so let's see. I'm going to need a little bit of space to run it up the hill. So, well, I do have those vertical belts if need be, but I might not need them. I know this thing can go uphill, I just don't know how sharp. Oh, that works. Right there looks clean. And I'll just run it down right here behind the I know that only matters aesthetically. It would still process underground like that, but it looks ugly, so. There we go. Excellent, excellent. And I'm thinking a factory, a refiner here and a factory right in front of it. Might even use the same storage as for the right about here. I will need more power before I can get this fully online though. Got a 3 and a 2 there. We can wire you. And then run power up the hill so I can power the miner itself. Should be a 2 down there. You right there. And you there. Good, good. We got copper rolling, we got copper rolling. Beautiful. So this will smelt it into oh, I need heavy plates. Okay. Well, at this point I'll settle just for getting belt saturation because this thing's not even hooked up yet. Alright, so I've got 200 wires. I think I need 1,500. Okay. Plates I've got. Concrete I've got. Rods I've got. I just need a bunch more copper. So that should have been good. Can I afford another, let's see. One constructor is 4, one miner is 5, one smelter is 4, so 13. Do I have a 13-point buffer right now on power? Could I get my copper line working? Maximum amount of power this grid can supply up to 70. Max consumption 60. Yes. Yes, these are each giving me 20, so that's 20, 40, and you're giving me 30 more. So that's 70, so I can bring my copper line online. I got the smelter down. Now I just need to get the constructor, a little bit more cabling. Good. I should be able to get copper up. I've got full saturation on my copper line. Beautiful, beautiful. And a constructor. Go for wire. And then the last thing this set needs is a box to put it in. And boxes don't take any resources, or don't take any power, I should say. Tin tubes. I need tin tubes. Beautiful. That's exactly what I wanted to see. Alright, copper's doing its thing. Excellent. Now I can finally get to the job of exploring. I did want to bring one micro miner with me in case I do find... You know what, I'm going to take the sky bridge. In case I find some coal. So I can start harvesting coal while I work out how to run the logistics line all the way up to it. Well, yes. In order to get perfect output, I could probably wire a second smelter in, but that's not an immediate concern. As long as I have some flowing right now, that's the priority. I can worry about maximizing output later. For now, I just need to get it moving. Alright, so, what do we got? You two can die in a fire. I'm not worried about you.
This is a shrine.
Someone's talking at me. Oh, it's another Mercer sphere. Okay. Well, you're out of my way.
The effigy has no song, only echoes, but it is part of a river. Why does the effigy avoid the windows?
Attention. Your brain's operations are outside typical parameters. Time spent daydreaming will be deducted from your sustenance budget.
I got a blue dude up there I can see. Alright, so that's... looking for sulfur deposits, limestone deposits, coal deposits. I've got to find them before I can scan for them. Well, I've got to advance before I can scan for them. Ooh, big purple something or other up there. Angry critter down there. Multitude of angry critters right up there. Go wide right and avoid them. How many are there? 2 or 3? 3. There are 3 of you assholes right there. Alright, well. I might have to kill my way past all 3 of you. Oh, you're idiots. So... take that, you porky bastards. Alright, we got blue leaves. Is any different from non-blue leaves? Doesn't appear so. Same damn thing. Let's see. Mushroom up there. Well, I do need to find mushrooms. I just don't know if I need to find exactly those mushrooms. I think those walk. I think those things, I've seen them before and they are mobile. And they make gas. Yeah, there they go. Hey there, little fella. I'll leave you alone if you leave me alone. Yeah, they make the poison gas, alright. What are you? Nothing of value. So it's a different biome. I would expect there to be different flavors of resources here. I've just got to find them. What the hell? Those are large. Geyser. Oh, see something else down there. Stilt-legged, weird-looking thing. Those are probably some flavor of resource vent. Two of them right there in close proximity to each other. Sulfur, maybe? You can find sulfur around hot water geysers like that. And there's a blue one down there. Crashed ship up there. That'll be a little bit of an adventure to get to. Those are deposits of something. I don't know if these have anything of value in them, but I can go down and check that. I could have swore there was a... no, there he is right there. Like I said, I could see a slug from the bridge, and that's him right there. So I'll grab him on the way back. That looks like another slug up there, but that one looks purple. No mineral deposits. A hole. A little bit of a poison barrier. Alright, so I'm going to head down to the hole, see if those weird bubble things are, and what resource I'm looking at in those that cluster of deposits down there. One big one surrounded by 4 smaller ones. It's not iron or copper, so it's something else. Oh, one of you little shits. Oh, several of you little shits. Cease. Just the 2 of you? I hear another skittering, but I haven't been attacked yet, so... Alright, little fella. Time for you to come home. Alright, so it should just be down there That leads me over to the shit, over to those weird ass things and those resource deposits I saw. They should be down here. Fuck off. Another one of you directly in the damn way, but I should be able to avoid you with a little bit of hardcore goodness. Alright. Nothing. In these bubbles, these are water deposits. Alright, well, I'll need water eventually. So it's good to know there are deposits. Oh, hey, look, it's those mushrooms I was looking for. So I can advance the nutrition.
Potential edible collected. Reminder that look and smell alone do not provide sufficient data to determine exact risk of consumption. Just because it looks like you can eat it, does not mean it won't eat you. Research it in the MAM to establish classification and potential application.
What have we got down here in the hole? More of these blue shrooms. Another Mercer sphere.
Look through the window and witness a thread.
Yeah, that looks like all that's down here. Well, that's alright. I'll probably have to find all of those at some point. So, might as well start finding them now. Okay, can't navigate the gas. And these weird-ass things don't appear to have any value. More angry hog monsters. Big old field of poison gas. Alright. I'll go check out the bottom of that waterfall, see if there's anything interesting. I think I might have already been over here. But it doesn't hurt to go check again. Might have missed something the first time through. Looks like a pit of death to me. More mushrooms over there. Okay, well that's a dead end. If I've ever seen a dead end before, that's what a dead end looks like. A little stream running through here. Yeah, a little bit of a stream. Another cave. Bauxite, baby. That's used in aluminum. Okay, so I could theoretically survive a fall down there, but I'm not going to bother at the moment. You're a new creature. Are you violent? Well, I'm at full health. So if I were going to experiment with a new life form, he's isolated. And yeah, he's violent. Alright, come here, you. Spitter remains. Alright, well, that's a spitter.
Samples of unknown alien species acquired. Their weaponized plasma is most likely stored as a stable chemical substance in an organ close to their mouth, and only turns volatile when exposed to one of the chemical elements in the air. Research the remains in the MAM to establish classification and potential countermeasures.
Okay, gas pod. That's the gas field. I might not be able to. I'm gonna go navigate from this side. And alright, we got something here. Well, not a whole hell of a lot. I have found a couple new things I could go research. And I probably got the wire I need, which was the biggest intervening component for the start on the space elevator. So could probably get that rolling. So this should double back up to the top of the hill where I was before, and then I can head back across the rock bridge and get some work done at home. I haven't found any high-end mineral deposits I was looking for, the quartz or the coal, but right now I would have almost no use for coal other than doing a little research. So I'll just have to wait until I can scan for that. Okay, so I am down here. My path I need to be is up there. Oh, one of you guys. You're harmless. Oh, you're hostile, though. Okay. I'm not going to fuss with you, though. Where'd you go, last little shit clown? Is this useful for anything? Can I use you?
Samples of unknown alien species acquired. It is unclear where on the flora or fauna spectrum it lies, but initial data suggests this might be a nest or an egg.
Geyser.
Research the remains in the MAM to establish classification and potential countermeasures.
Alright, so the geysers aren't... I see another one of you. Oh. I will need food. So I am significantly lower than I was. I need to get away up there. Let's see if these weird-ass bubble things give me anything of value. I cannot cut them. I can cut the little ones, but not the weird-ass. Those almost look like frickin', oh, heck. Poppy bulbs. Poppy bulbs. Alright, so I might have to backtrack. But I got plenty of food. And a trusty shock stick. So I'll continue exploring towards the south. See what there is to see out here. There's a path leading up, that's good. And I know I'm not super far from the end of the world to the south, so this will lead me up at some point. Still no mineral deposits of significant value. Yeah, I'll stop grabbing every leaf I see. I've got a good stockpile of those. We got little skittery shits, at least 2 of them. Haven't noticed me yet, and I just ran into a whole bunch more than 2. Oh, shit! That's a swarm, and I need to be elsewhere. That's more than I was anticipating. 2 or 3? Yeah, sure. If there were 6 or more. Yeah. And they're smart. As soon as they catch up to me, they split. They move off in opposite directions to try and flank me. So, that's not a game I'm going to play with these dick waffles. So let me get elevated and get my equipment switched out. Oof! Well, that was thrilling. I got enough nuts. Well, I thinned the herd a little bit, but they're not all gone. I hear one still skittering around somewhere. There you are. Alright, so we got this nice little crater, it looks like, that I haven't been in before. Anything exciting down here? Got a golden slug. Hey there, bud. Somebody's mad at me. Hey! Whoa! You're a big, ugly dick wobble. Oh, you're just a big hog. I don't need to worry about you. Fuck off, big hog. I'm going to relocate. Yeah, fuck you. Alpha pig or some such nonsense. Not worth my trouble. Fuck off! Freaky ass flea giraffe thing, protect me. Alright, you shit goblin, come get me and charge yourself off a damn cliff face. Alright. Should be relatively close. Okay, yeah, he's stuck up there, he won't come after me. Fuck you. Alright, so, I think I actually see, yeah, I see my base off in the distance, alright. Nothing here. So I didn't find anything super exciting, but I did find a collection of stuff I can research, and some resources I can use. And I know a good layout of the area. We've got the last, or two more hostile critters that I can research. Yellow slug, Mortarium. Yep, I can make use of all of this. Oh, another hog creature. Oh, goof. Copper. Another copper deposit way over here. It's not giving me a distance from base, but... I see. Well, I'm directly under Dude's flight path, so I'm not far from home. Big fella circles directly over my base, so I can just follow him. Oh, there it is. I see my, that's my copper line right there, so that's not a problem. You know what? I see those mushrooms. That means there's a cave right there, and I might as well go explore the cave, because the other end of that cave empties out right at my base. So... what do we got in here? Hello? Anyone in the hole? That's something new up there. Are you harvestables? You are not. Big red something over there. Not seeing anything guarding it though. That's not a Mercer sphere, that's something else. Somer sloop. What can I dump? What do I not need? Ah, grass. I'll just dump the 108 grass here. Because No idea what the hell a Somer sloop is, but
The
I
Summer
have
Sloop
one.
was named after Marie Somerville, co-founder of Fixit and head of its R&D department. There are many theories about the origin of this shape and why this symbol mathematically resembling a Mobius strip has found its way to both human and extraterrestrial culture. Thankfully, you don't need to know any of these theories to be a pioneer. Research it in the MAM to establish locally appropriate classification and application. Fun fact: the planet you are on was found and named during a planet spotting event Marie hosted named Marie's Awesome Scientific Search of the Avant-Garde Exoplanets.
Okay. So first stop, drop off all these damn leaves, and then I'll spend a little while at the MAM. And I should have enough copper now to start the space elevator. Yep, you are for wood. You are for leaves. That'd be nice if I could get more than 200 in there at a time, but I'll empty out that box sooner or later. Stacks and stacks and stacks, you're good. Everything still appears to be running at capacity. I got both of these.
The remains researched belong to an organism that tends to nest near objects emitting specific types of resonance. Spitters are called as such due to their ability to create and spit plasma across long distances. Spitter remains can now be made into alien protein, and additional research may reveal options for improving Pioneer safety during exploration.
So, you are the last of the early ones.
The remains researched belong to a plant-like organism hosting the larva of the flying crab, the most mature of which hatch when threatened. Hatcher remains can now be made into alien protein, and additional research may reveal options for improving Pioneer safety during exploration.
Okay. So with all of you taken care of, I don't have those two components to the right. I can get the tubes, food, and a ton of cables for inflated pocket dimension. I might actually have the I have the rods, I might have the protein for that one. I have the nuts, I don't have the rotors. Alien tech. I don't have Sam. Do have one of you though.
Summer sloop analysis completed. Summer sloops are somewhere between battery and conduit, harvesting energy from pockets of space with complete disregard for the rules of the space-time continuum, and distributing it into its connected ecosystem. This energy,
Let the effigies harvest until the waves reach our shores. Consume.
similarities to the hypothetical force of dark energy to potentially be one and the same. It can now be tracked by the object scanner.
Alright then. Alien tech, got two of those. Dimensional depot. Alien energy harnessing. Power augmenter, production amplifier. Alright, so all of these are locked until I get some SAM. Caterium, I need some more nutrients. I can get you done at least.
This mushroom, dubbed bacon agaric due to its uncanny resemblance to raw bacon, is compatible with the human digestive system and has been added to the object scanner. Further research is available.
You are locked behind high-end technical stuff. You are as well. I might actually have 25 rotors. I think I found those while I was poking about. And then quartz. Didn't find any quartz. Sulfur, didn't find any sulfur or coal. Alright, so... I do have a... You know what, I might have actually enough Caterium here. Sulfur can go in the hole. Scanner can go in right now, and I'll keep the chainsaw. So all these base materials, I don't need you, I don't need you, I don't need you, I don't, you, I don't, you, I don't. You don't have a purpose right now, neither does the bauxite. How much Caterium do I have? 45. That should put me north of 50, which is what I needed to research it. Okay. One of you, that was right, Caterium.
Research completed. Caterium ingot recipe unlocked. New Caterium research available.
Well, that's all you got to say about that one, eh? Alright. Well. Power slugs. 25 rotors and a bunch of cables. Do I have 25 rotors? I know I have some. I do. But let me do some refining real fast here. I'll get some Caterium ingots. Good. And some Caterium and some concrete as well. I'm gonna do turn all my copper ingots into wire, turn all the wire into cables. And I should have enough, get 9 rotors, now those are just those and those. I could get a power shard. need 50. Alright. You're locked. You I can do.
Research completed. Yellow power slugs are further into their life cycle than blue power slugs, and thus have more potential energy stored. They can now be processed into power shards.
Alright, so purples, I've seen one of those off in the distance, haven't been able to get to it yet. Overclocking plates and copper I can use. Should actually have both of those. You're done with the tubes for now. Let's do 2 and 2. And the wire. This actually, yeah, now that I have the copper line set up over there, I don't need these actually. I could just repurpose you to iron. And then I would just have to decide what I needed. Do I need more rods, screws? Copper sheets could come in handy, but not over here. I've got screw, rod, plates. You know what, for now I will just get straight iron ingots, and then I can adjust what I need later on. No point in removing the smelter. I have the ore to use it. And I can have on this way I'll have a stockpile of oh, I moved you. I put you backwards, didn't I? Because dumb. Alright. Alright, this way I'll have a stack of ready refined iron I can use for whatever. Things are moving a little faster now. Alright. I've got 1,500. I have the concrete, the tubes, the plates. I have all of that. Yep, a little more tube. And now I just need the concrete and the copper, and I should have a large quantity of both. The concrete I know I have. The only question is if enough copper wire is processed yet. I need 1,500. I nearly have it. Alright. I do have it. Beautiful. Alright, let's get this gigantic SOB in place. Level 1 space elevator ready to go. Let's see if I can align it. I want the intake tubes over here where I can make use of them better. Closer to the... Screw it, right there. Now that is just the level 1 space elevator. That's going to need to be upgraded several times. Oh, hey, look, it's a thing.
Project assembly initialized. Congratulations, Pioneer. The space elevator will now automatically connect with the Project Assembly orbital platform. Project assembly is divided into phases, each of which require the delivery of project parts, such as smart plating, via the space elevator. Subsequent phases unlock access to new tiers with more advanced technologies to construct, automate, explore, and exploit. It is time to be honest. This project is part of the Save the Day program, the largest united undertaking in human history, destined to save us all. Earth is in peril and only Fix-It pioneers offer hope for survival. Fix-It is counting on you. Humanity is counting on you. Do not let Fix-It down.
So no pressure then. Good to know. Smart plating, 50 of them. Okay, I can't even make those yet, so down to the milestone machine. I've got the current output pretty much maximized. I need to start developing new things. Iron, copper, concrete. I have completed Space Elevator Phase 1. Okay. Or is Phase 1 the smart plating? I don't have the recipe for smart plating though. Oh, I think it gives me oh no, that's milestone jump pads. I was looking at two different things. Yeah, I don't have smart plating researched yet. Unlocks tiers 3 and 4. Okay, so yep, you know what I probably need? An assembler! I haven't built one of these bad boys yet. So, that's probably what I need to make the smart plating. I've got a mountain of usable material. At least the very basic stuff. You're done for now, you're done for now. You are not done for now, but I can get you. I have you. I have... Thought I had a bar, but I don't. Okay. Alright, so let's see. Rotors are screws, tubes. Yeah, just some pipes and one of those. And I can make one of those without much trouble.
Overclocking development completed. Power shards can now be inserted into all buildings to increase input and output speed. Underclocking is also possible. Note: power consumption of overclocked buildings increases exponentially.
Okay, so that's what the power shards do. Good to know. Still don't have coal, so that's another research I can conduct for a moment. And I don't have a purple slug, don't have enough caterium, and don't have any SAM, so yeah. I can get structural analysis at least, and maybe get the rebar gun. A bunch of cables. I can get some of this stuff. Like the inflated pocket dimension, I can get that. I think I saw something I needed you for. Standard iron rebar. Need a ton of cable. Yeah, a second smelter and a second fabricator could both go good right now. Copper's going, quartz is going. I have 20, which is 100, enough there. Crystal oscillator. Don't have enough quartz to get 100 refined right now. So you're out, you're out. You're out at the moment. Yup. Deuterium, yep. You're all out. Alien tech. Alien megafauna. Now this one I can get some. I just need 1,000 fracking cables. And some tubes and some rotors. Alright. And rotors are screws and tubes.
Research to develop the rebar gun is now available. When completed, you will be in possession of a tool effective against any local obstacles actively objecting to the Fix-It mission.
Well, if you want to shoot rebar at somebody, that could be entertaining. You need 50 rotors, you need 1,000 cables, you need stuff I don't have right now. The gun, I could theoretically do that. I just need a bunch of rotors. Cables and rotors. Rotors and cables. Cables and rotors. You know what? Let me see if this opens up another one for me. Oh, jump pads. Plates, rotors. You know what? I'll get the jump stodes done to see if that does anything good for me. Cables, rotors. Need 30 of these. I need a ton of screws. Cable, I need 141. Got a bunch of ore in here. Bunch of iron ingots. Some copper, caterium I don't really have a use for right now. We need tubes, so yeah, let's just get that done. Alright, 141 cables after this. My biggest limiting factor right now is power. But I might actually be able to deal with that by just by getting another damned yeah, one more burner up there on the hill should give me all the power I need. But I would need to rework the system a little bit. Add a splitter at the end. I'll just go for a full count here. And then 16 more rotors, not enough. So I'm going to need a large quantity of rods. Rods to have rods, and then rods to turn into screws. So that third iron line behind me I could turn into rods without much trouble. Five more rods. So more screws. 5 more rotors. Alright, you're doing what I need you to. So, yeah, we got a ton of... okay, good, I got through all my metal. So, yeah, I could do one more factory, feed into the third of that merger for the, more, it's not, no, it'll work. And you will go for more rods. Have any draws left? You have one, alright. I need more wire. Yeah, this entire lower section is going to be looking a little sloppy, looking a little crowded. I'll start stripping this down and phasing it out shortly. That's kind of redundant. I don't really need that box there. %. It's a little, alright, it's a little low on the iron. But I can probably fix that just by getting a, let me see. I'll need some large plates for that. I need plates and plates and screws, all right.
Milestone reached. The Fix-It jump pad combines high technology and innovation for optimized factory traversal and an ideal travel experience. Clarification. Ideal travel experience not guaranteed, individual results may vary. Pioneers are responsible for all workplace accidents resulting from jump pad usage.
About 20 of these should be enough. I just need to replace the one longest conveyor section between my mines and my smelters with level 2s, and that should clear up that efficiency problem. And it should only take, I'm thinking, about 20 of these, so... Stop hitting the wrong damn button is what I need to do. Oh, you are... Okay, gotcha. You are directly in the way, you little shit. Oh, I need more. Alright, well, I can get more. 4 more. A little more expensive than I thought it would be. That's fine, though. Now the main line will feed a little faster. Meaning the much shorter sidelines can fill faster. These lesser lines I don't think I need at the higher speed, just the main drag. Good, 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 good. Minute for the pod. I do need to get one of these assemblers just to see what exactly it can do. 8 plates. Okay, so smart plating I can build. Large plates and rotors. And I can do... So for smart plating... Plates and rotors, so I need plates and then I need rotors, screws, and the other 2 components. I've got screws there on its own line, so that wouldn't be super difficult, and to run that other one in there as well. There's for the protein inhaler. Alright, so let me think. Pondering. So. If I pivot my mining operation, I wouldn't need to do anything but change the belt location for right now. The mines are fine. If I start building my... Let's see. I need plates and I need tubes. And I probably need 2 tubes, one for actual tubes, one for actual... one for tubes, one for tubes to go to screws. So... But before anything else, I need to get the other power plant up and running. I was thinking I'm still at 70, and I'm getting closer and closer to that, so... So, before anything else, I need more power. More power! More power. Okay, so... If I move that, come about here, do 2 right next to each other, drop a splitter where this one is right now. And then feed from that storage into those 2. That should work. So next step is just... I want to get the... if I do this right, I can rig it without losing... without shutting the whole thing down. I just have to be smart how I do it. Okay, so... I just need to have these 2 online before I disassemble that one. That's all I need to do. So... You're already on the grid, so you're good. You're already on the grid as well, you're good. so now I should be able to disassemble you without any drama. And then I just gotta hope that the belts can worm their way through there. And as close as possible. Don't need high-speed belts for this. This one's not going to be a problem. This one might be. No, that's close, but functional. Alright, and just like that, I've doubled my power output. Beautiful. Good, good, good. Got any wood to drop in here? I should have some. Unless I already did that when I got back from my last adventure. More of that than I need. I don't need 200 of it. I'll keep some for fuel, but I don't need 200 for the chainsaw. Alright, so with these two doing their things now, smelters would be the first step, but alright, so don't need you, don't need you, don't need you, or you or you, or you. The rest of that is all stuff I can use in the short term. me go check the efficiency flow down here. Now, why are you backlogged? Why are you stationary? Those two belts are doing exactly what I need them to, but this one is slow. Four-second process time, 4-second process time. Yeah. For some reason, this first line is moving a little slower than it needs to. So I'm looking at for iron, process rate of 2 seconds if it has perfect feed. I could easily pipe a third. Yeah, I could pipe a third mine into this one. Okay, so that's what's going on. You are 2 seconds per ore. You are 2 seconds per ore. So assuming I have a perfect, I can do a 1-to-1. Yeah, I can do a 1-to-1 mine to smelter. And then for the yeah, I could theoretically do a 1-to-1 mine to smelter and then a 1-to-2. No, 6 seconds for plates. 4 seconds for rods. Yeah, 1-to-1 mine to smelter. And then I could have each smelter leading off into two different production lines. So, first things first, build myself another mine. I'll probably end up realigning all three of these mines to more efficiently face this direction. Alright, so I've got 4 iron, there's grand screaming total. So I would want 4 smelters here. And if I do 1, 2, 3, 4, could make that work right there. And if I need to add a third line out there, I can. So that is right there. So back these up basically aligned with that black part of the foundation, the rim of the foundation. And here, here, Okay, so they're a little too far forward. That's not a huge deal. I can just... Alright, and yeah, one more. One more little row out here. Oh, I don't suppose I have to fill in every single one. Yeah, directly in front might not work. So, right here between should be fine. And you to there, which means you can go away. Oh yeah, I never... Dumb! Dumb. Okay, fine. I can live with that though. I can make it work. Alright, so that's 4 smelters, 4 mines. That's perfect. It's pretty much exactly what I need. And then I need 4... I'll need 4 factories. More plates needed. You know what? Everything's shut down. I might as well do it right now. Yep, might as well get it done right now. I'm gonna have to do it in short order anyways. So I want the 4 mines aligned to go into the back there. So that's step 1. So I want you set there. You set there. That will work. If I go U and the third. You are midline, so we'll run another one down right there. So these feed lines are going to need to be the longers. These are all going to be level 2s to try and cut down on the downtime. Plenty of space, so eventually these two farther mines will be level 3s since they have to cover more space before getting to the smelters. So I'm thinking how do I... Okay, that's how I do up. Okay, so that should work. I'll leave the closest smelter open for the farthest mine. You'll go 2. You'll go 3. You'll go 4. You don't need to be here anymore. I just needed to check what you were doing. Almost. Now, how... A bunch of reinforced plates. Oh wow, I got a ton of ore I need to get done as well. You know what? I'll get that taken care of right now. Alright, so over to the smelters. That step of it will be done pretty much shortly. 1-to-1 from mine to smelter. Then to start with, I'll go 1-to-1 smelter to factory. So I'll need to drop 4 constructors in front of the 4 smelters. Later on, when efficiency upgrades start coming into things, I can fine-tune that a little bit. So I'll need 1 for plates, 3 for tubes. You know what? No, 2 tubes, 2 plates, because one of the plates isn't going to be in operation immediately, because that 4th mine's not up and running yet. So as of right now, we'll have 1 plate constructor, 2 tubes. One of the tubes will go to scrap or to screws. So I need me a bunch of reinforced plates, pretty much all of them, for those level 2 conveyors. And then the plates, I think tubes and screws for rotors, plates and rotors, screws and plates for reinforced iron, and then the reinforced iron, and I think the rotors are for smart plates. Okay, good. Alright, you. We will run you right here. In. And last but not least, you to right here. And in. 8 more. More damned plates. Alright then. Might not be the prettiest arrangement of belts known to man, but it's getting the job done. More plates. I can do more plates. I don't have recipes that require copper sheets yet, but I do have the ability to make them. I will need modular frames. Alright. So I need a couple more of you. You know what I also need to test if I can, I should have done this before. I'm going to test if I can rig miners through foundations. Should have done that before. I'd forgotten about that one. Because if I can, and I just drop these miners on the same level with the smelters, that saves me vertical changes with the foundation, with the conveyor belts. So let's go. Let's drop it right at about. Now we see if I can, in fact, put a mine on top of this. No. Okay, so they have to be directly on the node. That makes sense. Yeah, I didn't think that was going to work, but it doesn't hurt anything to test. That'll work right there. You're not going to be... You know what? No, I'm not going to have you running right now. I'll get you online later. I'm going to focus on the 3 for now. Alright, so that's 3 mines, 3 smelters. Good, good, good. Not powered yet, but that is intentional. You know what, I'm going to give them a little bit of space. 1, to get them out in front of the power plants. And 2, in case I need to rig a splitter or a merger later, I'll have enough room to do that. Oh, I put you backwards, didn't I? No, I didn't. That's outbound. Yeah, this is inbound, okay. Yeah, these mid-range ones shouldn't need to be fast belts. 2 seconds. Six seconds, 4 seconds. So if I do rod, right about invalid connector belt shape, because of course it is. Alright, so if I want that there, no. Close, but not quite. Okay, that'll work. It's a little tight, but it should work. Wait a minute. I think I just did the wrong damn one. I think I was looking for a splitter, not a merger. Fuck's sake, my brain, I tell you. It's like it's a Sunday or something. Yes, double processing time, so I would want 2. Two seconds. 6 seconds. No, 4 seconds. Plates are 6 seconds. So yes, one smelter can do 2 of these doing rebar. That's it. Alright, fine then. Took my brain a few seconds to catch up with what I was trying to do, but I got there eventually. You know what? It would probably be smarter to do this the other damn way. I think I'm doing this backwards. Since the constructors are significantly wider, I place the constructors first, and then I line each of their respective smelters up behind the constructors. Yeah, that looks like a better idea. Like U to U should be pretty much a perfect straight line hit. No, you're actually offset. Okay, well, screw it then. Whole power system goes up. And I'll sort it all over time. Alright. So yeah, these belts are not where I need them to be right now either. Okay. So, let's see. We got another constructor intake here. Good. No, that's... Okay, you know what? My brain is just not braining right now. So I'm going to go ahead and end this stream right here. I'm going to get this system sorted, and then I might do another stream tonight. But, yeah, my brain is just not functioning the way it should right here at this moment. Alright, so if one smelter can provide for 2 factories, then I don't need 4 fracking smelters. That's what that boils down to. So we'll do this right here. And then right in front of it, I'll do a splitter. Pretty much dead on. So right about, nice and tidy. There, that looks much cleaner. And with a high-speed belt feeding it, 1 smelter should be enough to keep those 2 functioning at or near capacity. Ugh. And since the plates have a 6-second time, and these have a 2-second time, yeah, if I do it that way, plates, 6-second production time. Rods, I have a 2. So I could even go... Yeah, I drastically overestimated the number of smelters I would need. Because these process at a 2-second as well. Yes. So the miners and the smelters are at the same tick. And then if I adjust for travel time... Alright, so I could have 3 mines feeding into 1 lane that splits. And then that 1 lane goes into 2 smelters. And that should give me saturation for up to 5 constructors. Alright, so that one's already done, so you can go same level but farther down. Right there will work. So what I'll eventually do is I'll probably have 3 of these. You know what, let's scrap this whole damn system right now. All of this is sloppy. These have to be where they are, so I'll leave them in position, but everything else... So you will your belt clear here? It will. All right. Good. All right, so yeah, I'll do 2 for 2 for right now. I can add a third later if I need to. Now feeding the ore will be a little bit of a chore, but yeah, we'll get rid of all of it. Nothing I can't deal with. So you two are basically right there on that line, so I need orange. And that looks centered. It is. Beautiful. Okay, so all right, so what are you doing? No, seriously, what the hell are you doing? Oh, you're... There we go. Alright, yeah, so now I need to feed 3 mines into a single merger. Get them all on the same line so I have level 3, so I have a level 2 belt at capacity and then split them again, so... Okay, we need you right about here. they're all going to need to be high speeders, even this short one. You know what? Now I can make that one tighter, less travel time, easier to get. So I'll need to jog it out to the side just a little bit to get it past that mine. And cleaner, faster, more efficient. And then right about here. Merger and then a splitter, 2-point splitter. Should be center line between these two. Perfect, perfect. And the splitter will be. Last but not least, alright, so that'll give me 1 ore, so 2-second process time on 3 mines. So that'll give me what's that? 2, 4 3 ore a second. Merged onto one belt and then split off into both directions with travel time, 3 ore per second. Should, or 3 ore every 2 seconds should be enough to keep this all running. So we got you and you're gonna go, you're not gonna go plates, you're gonna go rods as well. 3 rods, 1 plate. Now the plate's gonna throw things off just a little bit, but it shouldn't be enough to matter. Now, I just need power systems. It'd be nice if I could put power poles on top of the connectors. But this will work. And the power should connect. Alright, so yeah, you two are both wired to you, you there, you there, you there, you there. Alright, so yeah, I just need to grab some more cable. Alright, you know what, that's going to go ahead and be the stream for now. I'm going to spend a little more time straightening everything out and getting this first run situated where I want it. But that's going to take some time. And I might be back tonight for another stream. We'll have to wait and see. But that's going to do it for now. Thanks for watching, folks. And whenever I do get back, I will see you in the next one.